Aku hanya tahu tentang Islam dari televisi. Lalu aku bertanya, bagaimana bisa mengasihi jika belum memahami? Maka aku membaca Al-Qur'an, bukan untuk berdebat, murni untuk memahami.
Most of my life, I have had the hubris to think that I knew what Muslims believed, even though everything I knew came from the television, politics, or other people's opinions. But then I had a moment of conviction. As a lifelong follower of Jesus, I knew I was supposed to love my neighbor. But how could I love my neighbor if I'd never taken the time to understand them, to actually learn what it is they actually believed? So I am starting a journey of reading the Quran, not to convert, not to convince, but just to understand. I'm not going to debate it. That's not the topic of this, but I'm not going to shy away if there is something difficult in the Quran, but I'm also not going to shy away if there is something beautiful. I'm going to share both. And I have studied the Bible for over 4 decades now. Like, I've taught Bible study. I've studied in depth. And so I think I have a good understanding of the Bible. And so I am going to juxtapose what I read in the Quran, what it says, with something that it either relates to or contradicts from Scripture. It's just going to be my opinion. Again, I'm not going to be there to debate, but just to try to understand so that I can better love my neighbor. I hope that this journey will teach me that to love my neighbors, I've got to stop just believing in the stereotypes I had learned about them. And I've got to stop accepting secondhand information without ever looking at the source myself. So here's the commitment I'm making to you. We'll take it one chapter at a time. We'll ask, what does it actually say? We'll look at its historical context, and we'll compare it to the Bible when appropriate. We'll celebrate in the places where Christians and Muslims share common ground, and we will honestly acknowledge the places where our beliefs are different. I'm not asking anyone to abandon their faith. That is not the purpose of this. What I'm going to ask is that we all try to love our neighbor by reaching understanding. Not convince, not convert, but just to understand. I think if we do this, and I learn to understand my Muslim brothers and sisters better, then I can better follow the teachings of Jesus that tell me to love my neighbor. So if you're a Christian or a Muslim or somewhere in between or nothing at all, please join us in this journey, because I think we all have more in common than that which separates us. And I think the world will be a better place if we love our neighbor.